Hello, gentle viewers. This is Avindian with a new episode of Prison Architect. I'd actually recorded this video earlier today, and for whatever reasons I can't explain, it only decided to record the audio and not the video. So there's actually a lot more to the prison than there was during the last update, which you may have already noticed by the amount of money we have, the amount of money we're making a day, and the number of prisoners we have. So, what we did is we expanded the dormitory and we added some extra buildings to improve the quality of life for our prison, which appears not to be mattering now because people are pretty PO'd. We've got ourselves a chapel. Let's see. We built the infirmary. You've already seen that. The chapel. Where else did we build? Yes, the kennel and the armory. So we now have armed guards in case things really get out of hand. And so I was thinking, and I was pondering a specific problem we were having quite a bit in the last episode, which is that prisoners were not getting enough sleep. If we look at needs here, even now there's people who desperately need sleep. Like 10 prisoners, which is over 20% of the population. The problem is that the game is putting people in the holding cells because they don't deserve a better cell, so to speak. And this is because I made this cell just too darn nice. So I had two options and I gave it a lot of thought. Option number one, I could make this cell worse. I could make it smaller and that would make it lower quality. Option two, I can get rid of the holding cell. And I think that's what we're going to do. It served its purpose, and this would actually be a wonderful place to put in kind of a couple of max security cells. So we're actually going to go ahead and remove the room, which I believe we just do by hitting right, and now we no longer have a holding cell, which means that the guards will take all the prisoners and put them where they belong. And it'll be fantastic. Everyone will get more sleep each night, and I won't have prisoners ready to murder each other. But then again, this is what we have armed guards for. So we'll see how that works and solves that particular issue. And we basically have filled up this power station to the point where we should actually seriously consider building a new one. Maybe outside the prison to expand it even farther. But also to start making use of some of the other space in the prison. Like up here, for example, there's a potential for something really big over here, like a new cell block, a workshop, or this could be our death row cell. We have a few options what to do with this space. So the first thing we're going to do is I want to turn this cell into a maximum security cell for 3 or 4 people. So let's go ahead and get all the objects out of here, including the toilets and the beds, and then we can start thinking how to plan this. So I'll even remove the door because, to be honest, there's no reason to have it on here. Right, there you go. Okay, so let's increase the speed. Oh no, our first death in the prison. What happened? Murdered with prisoner by drill. And why did they murder you? Oh, he's actually deadly, so I'm actually kind of glad he got killed. Interesting. Now, this is actually going to have a negative effect on our bottom line. This days without incident resets. You get a bonus for every day you don't have an incident. Okay, why is this guy, like, completely losing his shit? Oh, warmth! That was the other big thing. A dangerous man convinced he is a dinosaur ate a couple of love-struck European teens. A Swedish girl and a Belgian beau were found naked and half-eaten by a transgender detective named Axel Salidaput. Judge Paco showed no sympathy and sent him down. Well, that's a thing. That's a thing. I'm almost tempted to hire, like, another armed guard, or even give people, like, the free fire order. Are all the guards just busy? I'm gonna hire one more free roaming armed guard. I'm gonna put him right here. And we'll see if you guys are willing to screw around with an armed guard. And he shot someone. Well, to be fair, so ends the very brief saga of Chris C. Rex O'Shea, who saw an injured guard come out of nowhere and shoot him in the face. I could turn on Free Fire and then this would just become insane. Yeah, we need warmth. We need warmth. So we're going to start putting heaters in the cells, for which we need hot water pipes. Let's see. We need a radiator, and then we need a hot water pipe. Oh, no, we need a boiler. Yeah, we need a boiler. We're going to put that in the same room as the water thingy. And then we will... Yeah, we can also give people hot showers, and they'll like that, and that'll be fun. Alright, let's start putting in some radiators. You get one. You get... I think they can eat like 2 cells worth, so what we'll do is we'll just add some for now and then see what happens. All the really nice cells get a radiator in them, because that's what makes them nice cells. You don't freeze your ass off. And then we'll put a couple here, 2, like that, and there we go. Where else do we need some? That's fine for now. I mean, that's where all the people are. Maybe put one, like, in the canteen. I can always call in the riot cops if things are really getting out of hand, but I think things are starting to settle down. And we don't have a morgue, so that might be something we have to build eventually. One prisoner does not have a cell. Why not? I can't tell which one doesn't have a cell. Oh, unless this, you know, that it might be a secure, it might be a solitary problem where we need another solitary cell. Is there an easy place I can add one? Yes. Go ahead and give me a couple of solitary cells. In fact, just give me one right here. That's got to be the problem. It's going to say he can't be assigned a cell because he needs to go to solitary, and there's no solitary cell for him. Do I need to call in the riot cops to calm your asses down? I will call in the frickin' riot cops. I know you're cold. It's going to be handled. Now calm your asses down. I'll turn frickin' Free Fire on, and it'll be a damn bloodbath. People are still, like, super pissed off. Alright, we're going to send in the riot cops. This is getting out of hand. So where is the source of the conflagration? Everyone here is suppressed. Where are people still being, like, complaining and stuff? Where are these angry people? It's like people are angry, but they're not sure why they're angry. I'm just gonna send you guys home because, I mean, there's like... I mean, people are getting like antsy, but I can't see where it's happening. There we go. Party wants to just do a lockdown, get people to calm down. Yeah, people are still really, really angry. Ooh, a Polaroid. Oh, it's a person being dead. Well, you know, these things happen. Give me a small water pipe for the bathroom. I'm gonna go ahead and send you home. I'm gonna call a bang up. I'm gonna have you send all your guys back to their cells. Because people are being fucking stupid. And I will authorize free fire if this stuff doesn't calm down. You guys are being dicks right now, and that's not okay. Here I am trying to frickin' help you by giving you nice warm cells and hot showers, and you're thanking me by, you know, being jerks. Which is not cool. Okay, so that's really irritating. The parts that need the hot water disappear in the hot water grid. That's not... Okay, there it goes. That was weird. This is going to cost us a lot of money, but it'll be worth it. If it'll keep these stupid riots from breaking out again. We'll see how this does on one boiler. I might need a second boiler. And the good thing is you can hook a boiler up to anywhere that has a water supply and electricity. Maybe we can run this one down here. There we go. 40 prisoners have serious complaints. And what is your serious complaint that can't possibly be solved? Warmth. I can't give you heat if you don't calm down and let the workers build. Another death. They killed an armed guard. Nope. That's it. You just got your last warning, and now I'm putting 4 armed guards in here. Until I get tasers and stuff going on, this is as good as it gets. This has been a bad day for the prison. It's been a real bad day. I know you guys want warmth, but the workers can't work if it's, you know, people are trying to murder them. They're kind of picky that way. The beatings will continue until morale improves, in other words. Wow, this is bad. This is real bad. And the problem is they're not calming down, because until the heat is taken care of, they're still going to just be furious. There it goes again. This is really my fault. I forgot about the temperature thing and I didn't take care of it properly. But short of ordering like 1,000 armed guards, there's not a whole lot I can do about this. So people are just going to have to be pissed off until they can deal with shit. I'm going to need to put a morgue in. Put one like right behind the infirmary, which is kind of a dick move, but you know. I'm not real happy with the prisoners right now. Yes, everyone's really cold. I'm trying to deal with it. You are not giving me the option to. Here's another dead guy. This may be the end of the series if I can't find a way to get this ride under control and just get people to calm down. Let's get the emergency staff in. I need all the riot police you can give me, and I'm just gonna put like some in the yard. You guys can go in the dorms. You guys can go in the cell block. Because I'll be honest, if you people don't frickin' calm down, I'm never going to be able to get the heat problem sorted. And I will completely 100% admit, yes, it should have been dealt with before. Without question. But this is absurd. And if the riot doesn't end, it'll never get any better. Alright, so the riot police will just kind of look after things and keep people from getting out of control. And maybe it won't be too dangerous for the workers to work. And I still have 0 hot water heaters installed because you haven't given me the chance. Yeah, see, I haven't even been able to finish the pipe to the hot water heater. This is all the pipe we've built. Because that's all you'll let us build. Let's look at the temperature. Yeah, there's only one warm place here, and it's the power room. Is it too late to sell the prison? I don't think we can sell the prison if people have been murdered in it. Yeah, see, so this really negates our prison vibe. We need to calm things down enough if we're going to sell this for any money. But the problem is we're kind of trapped because people aren't going to get calm until they have hot water, and they're not going to get hot water until they start acting freaking calm. Oh, this guy's eligible for release. He's probably Lewis Humpy's like, get me the fuck out of here. I promise, if you stop me from being murdered, I will leave and it'll be great. The thing is, I can't think of a way to actually stop this. What are staff angry about? Are you angry that you don't have breaks or something? They need food. Do I need like a special staff kitchen, or do we just not have enough people to make all the food we need? I'll hire a couple more cooks. Okay, things are starting to calm down. Alright, riot police can go home now. According to some of our guards, the new radio host on the station the prisoner listened to is saying a lot of things that are riling the inmates up. Might be worth removing the radios for the time being unless they start to take what he's saying seriously. I don't have any radios. There are 0 radios in this... There are 0 radios in this prison as far as I know. Okay, look, see? You guys stopped acting like jackasses for a bit, and now you guys are starting to get warm temperatures. Okay, so everything in here is warm enough. I might maybe put a couple more in here. So now we need to put in another boiler in a safe place they can't get to, or at least won't go to. I don't know where else to put a boiler, to be frank with you. I can't remember if, like, the hot water pipes have, like, an infinite range or not. So the water pipes will actually get worse as they get farther out. But I don't think that's the case for the hot water pipes. I'm just going to keep putting in hot water pipes, and then only when I can't work them anymore will I continue. So like this, then like this. Then like this. Then like this, this. Is that now water pipes for all the hot water heaters? Yeah, I think so. Oh, you didn't get one. Boop, boop. So we'll see. I'll probably need to put in a new boiler at some point. But for right now, I will just settle for people getting warmth. 12 people are waiting for frickin' solitary. That's amazing. And not in a good way either. That's real bad. That's real bad. I don't want to think about how much money I've spent on hot water pipes. It better be worth it. I'd better never hear a complaint. You guys are trying to dig tunnels. Where are you going to go? Are you going to just try to rush the door? I stopped giving any fucks. You tried to escape. That's not allowed. You die. Now. So what we have to do now is we have to fix the dormitory. In order to do that, we do... It's under objects, maybe? Materials? Yeah, materials. Remove tunnels. And then as soon as the tunnels are removed, then that's what'll happen. I am disappointed. Here I am installing these lovely hot water heaters for you, and you continually insist on being jerks. Unbelievable. So we actually need to put together a morgue just to get the corpses out of here. Goddamn prisoners. There you go. For 10 people. Let that be a lesson to you. And now you're going to be angry again. Because 27 people are locked down. And that won't get better until you stop shooting at people and stop trying to freaking escape. So I kind of need you guys to take a freaking chill pill and let us do our jobs. Let's get a couple more temporary guards. When we just need to get stuff done, and we can't do that right now. 22 people are awaiting solitary confinement. God damn it. 22 people, my lord. People are happy they have hot showers now. We might actually put up an export zone just to get rid of these logs. Oh, and we just brought in more prisoners, because that's the one thing we need right now. Let's go ahead and make an export zone. It's cheap, it's easy, and it'll get rid of some of the garbage we have here. Exports, we'll just kind of go... Boop. $18 people now for solitary. And the workers are probably all scared shitless, or they just trapped and they can't do anything. Oh, you want me to have 20 guards anyway? Okay. Is it still warmth that's making you guys angry? No, you're angry about everything, including warmth. You're just angry. And I can't give you that stuff because you're all in fucking lockdown or going to solitary. Because 22 of you tried to escape. And now there's another death. You killed the cook! I give up. This may be it for this series. I may need to make another prison from scratch. If I could get you to not murder any people long enough for me to sell the prison, I would. I can let some other jackass take care of it because you guys are like, boo frickin' who. It's really cold outside. I'm gonna start murdering people. Really? You injured the dog. The poor guard dog. His name is probably Doggy McDogface. A wonderful canine. And you practically shanked him. Why would you think... You know what? Yeah. The moment there's not been enough deaths that I can sell this damn prison, I'm going to sell it. And maybe we'll start a brand new prison. 7 deaths in the past 24 hours. It's completely nuked my prison's value. And the thing is, there's going to keep being deaths because we're in a death spiral, no pun intended, where people are going to be angry because they're in solitary and they lost their shit because they're in solitary. And so it's just going to keep being like that, and it's going to be awkward, and there's going to be nothing I can do about it. And it'll never get resolved because you people won't calm down long enough for me to fix the problem. I mean, the cool part is, okay, is this because there's a break in the pipe? Yeah, we need another boiler. Where can I put a boiler? I could put one in the cleaning cupboard. Thing is, I don't know if the prisoners would attack a boiler, but it's worth a shot. So give me a water boiler, like right here. Nope, someone else just tried to attack a cop. I mean, it's still high, it's still increasing, it's still probably warmth. Okay, warmth is actually calming down. Now people want to be able to sleep and have family time and exercise. And they can't deal with it because they're all in lockdown. Because you all tried to fucking escape. I'll be honest, I feel zero pity for you. The current radio broadcasts are getting our inmates riled up. But I don't have any radios. I don't have a oh, maybe I do have radios. I bet I do. Yeah, I do have radios. They're in the fancy cells. Take out the radios. I had no idea I even had radios. I forgot that was part of the luxury cell. That one's on me. There we go. All the radios are now plain to be removed. So go get the radios. Here I am saying, let's get max security. And I can't figure out something as simple as where my damn radios are. Alright, so you need a direct electrical hookup. And you need a direct water hookup. Small pipe, and then you need a hot water pipe hookup. Like, perfect. That would be perfect, and then that'll run to everything else. I wonder if this is the special event. If I'd removed all the radios earlier, everyone would have calmed down like immediately. I guess we'll never know. Is there anywhere else that has a radio that hasn't been removed yet? Not that I know of. You could tell me if I have any radios. That would be lovely. I didn't like miss the radio and take out someone's TV, did I? No, no, no. No, I have no other luxury cells. The guards don't have any radios. They just got TVs. They got awesome TVs, but they just got TVs. Okay, now let's take a look at the warm water. Alright, so we need one more boiler. There's no reason not to put one outside. So I need water boiler here. I need you to connect that, and then I will need an electrical cable and a small water pipe. Okay, so as soon as this water boiler is installed, that should resolve the warmth issues. The current radio broadcast. I don't have any radios left, I don't. Did I put one in the common room? No, common rooms have TVs, but not radios. There's no more radios. It seems like it's been a while since anyone got murdered. Okay. If we can reduce the number of deaths, I can sell the prison. We need to go 24 more hours without anyone dying. And then you can be someone else's bloody problem. I have like 8 cooks. Do I need 10? That could be the problem. The problem could just be I just don't have enough. I might need a new kitchen. I think that's part of the problem too. I think I just don't have enough places that people can eat. Let me go ahead and do that. Let me build a new kitchen. I will build it right here. And I'll put a staff door in it. That's not big enough. That's not even a little bit big enough. I want to make it a really long kitchen. But it will be a kitchen. I'm going to wait till they finish the building so I see what I've got to work with, and then I'll go ahead and make adjustments as appropriate. That can work. 3, 4, 5. And give me a sink. And give me some fridges. Go ahead and run the electricity here. And then I need a small water pipe there. And then I need to set up... I actually need to identify the room as a kitchen. That would help. All right. It's now been almost a full day without an incident. If we can wait a few more hours without anyone dying, we'll have the option to actually sell the prison if we want to. But this should fix the food problems. People should be able to cook. Well, they can actually reach stuff to actually cook, right? I can figure out if they're not cooking because it's not time to cook yet and they're just kind of wandering around, or what the deal is. Alright, now let's see, what are people angry about? They've had a couple of days to calm down. Staff. No, we want needs. They're hungry, hygiene, exercise. A lot of this is just because you've been in lockdown. A lot of this will just get straightened out later on. Literacy. Okay, literacy is getting to the point where we need to build a library. And I think we'll put our library right here. Wait, for a library, what size do we need? 5 by 5. We can manage that. So that would be a 7 by 7. Now, they can get scissors from libraries, but to be honest, I don't consider it as big a deal. And then what do we actually put in libraries? We need a sorting desk and library shelves. So, sorting desk. And then we'll do library shelves. We'll just go boop, boop, boop. You can also... Oh, a mailroom would be a good idea. That'll help them with family and with literacy. That's actually a really good idea. As soon as they're done with the library, that'll be the next thing we build. We'll get a mailroom built. I had a death in the past 24 hours. No, I didn't. Oh, it's in 0.9 days. As soon as it's a full day, we'll be fine. Oh, great. People are getting riled up. And someone died. Why do people... You killed the doctor! Why are people getting so pissy in the fucking workroom? And now someone else is dead. God, what is it about the fucking workroom? Ugh. We're never going to sell this prison. We're never going to be able to sell it because they're always going to be injured. Alright, that's it. You get a permanent guard in here. That's ridiculous. There have been like 200 frickin' riots that have broken out here. I need the better stuff, and the problem is I can't take enough time out of building other stuff to calm them down. I was giving you a library, and then you had to all go batshit and start killing each other again. Let's go ahead and make this a library. Got a library, and then what? How big does a mailroom? Mailroom also has to be 5 by 5. Can I fit another 5 by 5 building in here? Nope. I can't quite make it. It's fine. We will need to build it off of another corridor then. Where else could I put it? I could use the old... Yeah, let's go ahead and use the old thing. The old holding cells. We'll make that our mailroom. You need a sorting desk and a table. And we'll get you 2 or 3 tables. And then I will go ahead and put in 1 wall here. I'll install the door. And prisoners work in the library. There we go. We've got the labor network set up. The problem is there's just no one that can work there. Well, maybe the fact you'll have mail will help you calm down. Nope, more deaths. Now who died? I could hire more guards. I mean, that's the only thing I can think of to do at this point to get people calm is just go... You get all the guards now. You get 20 guards. Alright, it's time to start investing in these better methods, and maybe that will calm people down. So... Body armor. And tasers. What radio broadcast? I have no radios left. Ugh, so annoying. There are no radios in the whole prison as far as I know. Did I just miss something? I'm glad you're dead. You should be dead. You people don't know how to sell your damn asses down. It's probably honestly because the medium set guy spent so much time in lockup. I'm going to give you guys a little bit more free time. See if that calms you down. I doubt it will, but maybe it'll at least keep things from being too brutal. Well, that's how we made so much money, because we sold all those logs that were in the workshop. Could still sell all the logs. Where are their radios? I'm trying to get to a point where we can decide to sell the prison. Once we get to that, I'll end the episode. When you get through 0.8 days without anyone else being murdered. A tall order for this prison of late. But I'm hoping that by reducing the amount... They're going to start making license plates because they just paid for sheet metal. I think we actually have someone that can actually work in the prison manufacturing facility now. And I think it's about time to put in that shop, too. Does the shop have to be a certain size? I don't think it does. I think the shop can be any size it wants to be. It's got to be 4x4. That's fine. I can do a 4x4 building, and I can put it right next to the library. So kindly put in a regular door here. And this will be a place that prisoners can buy stuff, and it'll be great. Oh, it's not actually built yet, so until it's built, I can't make it a shop, which is fine. See, now people are PO'd because they don't have a way to get back to their cells. Ah, now they're all in for sleep. Okay, that's not ideal, is it? Alright, so it needs a table and a shop shelf. Now, the shop shelves are actually kind of weird because they have to be built like on the walls, which doesn't make a lot of sense. Like, you can't put it here. You have to put it... Oh, that's right. We have to put the shop front in, too. So put those in, and then we need shop fronts. And those are like this. I don't remember which way they're supposed to go, though. There we go. And now prisoners have another place to work. Okay, things are calming down. It's been 0.4 days since an incident. Alright, things seem to be quiet for the moment. Here's all the stuff for the store. Then we'll get actual employees in here eventually, and they'll... Yeah, because everyone else is kind of throwing stuff on the floor. Like, it's fine. Okay. Aw, they're all sleeping now. How I loathe them. How I want them all to die horribly. So we need a new dog handler, because I want at least 2. We've got enough armed guards, and they'll be needing tasers here in a minute. I'll need to put in a security room, and then that'll be where they'll monitor communications and stuff. And I think we'll put that, like, right off in here. In fact, let's go ahead and build that security room. For a security room, are there any requirements? Must be 4x4. It's basically an office. So I'll just build an office, and then I'll just add stuff to it. There we go. Like that. Then I just put in the CCTV monitor. No, don't do that. Put a wall back in, please. People are funny about their offices like that. They like having walls. How are we doing? It's been 0.0 days without an incident. We had 5 deaths in 24 hours. God damn it. You're not in office, you're security. There you go. And then I just put in a CCTV once I've unlocked that. Oh, things are getting out of hand again. Why? I mean, these are all things that you can only get during your free time, and I can't control when you get your free time. Things are starting to calm down now. If we can make it to another sleep session, that should be enough time that it's no longer a I keep hearing whistles. People keep finding weapons. What time is it anyway? It's noon. It's literally bloody noon. Prisoners, finance. Ooh, prison grading. Let's see here. A 26% reoffending rate. Very good. No one execute. 9 people killed in custody. Good for punishment, bad for reform, decent for security, bad for health. Well, they've only been a little murdered. Alright, if we can get another day without murdering anybody, that would be delightful. I wish the agitating radio broadcast would go. What I might do is if we decide to continue with this prison at the end of this session, I may check the wiki and see if it's just bugged. Because I have no radios left. I genuinely have... Up, 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 up. Alright, we're going to save the game right now. so that nothing bad happens. You can watch me save. We pause it. And now we have a question. We can sell our prison and make $220,000, which we could put to a new prison. We could sell shares to make quick cash, but that's not what I'm thinking of. So, I'm interested to see what people think in the comments. Do we sell this prison and build a new one using the money? Or do we continue with this one and try to figure out what we can do to keep people from being such, crazy people all the time? So, let me know what you think down in the comments. This has been a longer episode, I know, but as I said in the... if you haven't seen it already, by the way, in the future of the channel video, this is only going to be about a twice a week type video anyway, so the longer ones I don't think will be as big a deal. So, anyway, let me know what you think in the comments. Do you want to see me start over again with a brand new prison and a whole bunch of money, or do you want to continue with this one and see where things end up? I'm kind of interested to see what people think, what people prefer. But for now, this has been Avindian with Prison Architect. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Especially let me know what we should do with the prison. And until next time, I bid you good luck, good fortune, and good day.